Hey guys, well, here's the chicks. I know, look how big they've gotten. The other ones are inside this barricade that I just had to make. Because I came out this morning, the trash can lid was off. All the feed was munched inside. Look at that big one. That's Fatty. She's there. Those brownie ones are definitely bigger chickens. So, and then I knew it was horses because of the poop they left behind that I had to rake up and get out of the way. So, when I went inside a little while ago to take my shower from working out here earlier to get ready for the foundation people, Molly was barking on the porch, and I look over here and I see Tootsie walking back behind here. Well, Minnie was already walking away because I'm yelling at the porch, and so I had to shoo them off. Well, they wouldn't stay away, so then I had to come, and Minnie was in there eating out the little bowl. So then I had to come and put these 2x2s in the handles. That still didn't deter them. They still came out here. So then I'm like, oh, well, I'll just put these pallets up there. So I did, and hammered some other poles in there so they wouldn't go anywhere. And I know I brought a little limb out for the chickies to stand on, to walk on, because they're always over next door in Jim and Julie's yard. And yep, see, there they go, next door. It's more inviting. I don't know. So anyway, this is my rigged condo from the rains last week. And after the guy comes, I will get back out here and mess. This morning, I was trying to level this, which is, it's over on the right-hand side. But I was trying to pull the left side up, which, I can't. I know we have a crowbar, but I don't know where. But I used the axe pick, got a 2x4 underneath there, and it did bring it up, so that way this is more, getting there. And then I'm going to put another 2x4. Okay, that's the 2x8. So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing, because I've realized I like coming and going from here, and so do the chickens. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm trying to get this to be more the same, which means this side's actually level, but this side is on the slope, because I didn't dig anything out. Well, everything was bothering me, so I decided it was time to shove some sticks underneath there. So this is the thing that gave me grief, trying to get this 8-foot beam up there and hold it while I can screw it. And I had that 2x4 braced against it out here, and that's what fell on me twice, and I thought broke my collarbone, but it didn't. It just bruised me really good. So I had managed to screw like little screws like that to hold the wood up there so I could screw them in, because I was just trying to get this tarp on here, which comes all the way down, and it's hooked on some nails that I did, so that way when the storm was here, it protected them from the wind and the rain. I know. But I've got to figure out what I'm doing. I know, sorry. So this is a whole 8-foot long piece. So, because I need to make sure that I am 8 foot long, because when I do the corrugated tin, I think they're 8-foot sections. So that way I can just put them underneath there and wouldn't have to worry about cutting it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I know, it shows. So, but I went ahead and screwed that on there. And then Well, I thought I was getting clamps that was going to hold. I should have spent the extra $10 and got the bigger ones, because this says it's a 6-inch. Oh God. Well, anyway, it says it's a 6-inch clamp. No, it's not. It might be 6 inches from here to there, but it does not open 6 inches. It opens 5.5, because this is a 4-incher, and that's supposed to be a 1-inch wide up top. Well, it doesn't hold. It doesn't hold them together, because, see? So now I'm going to have to go drive. Well, I guess I can look and see if Ace Hardware has them, because I need the next size up, because I found one in the house, and I know we have more, but I can't find them. This is a big Bahama Mama for the bar clamp and spreader clamp. So I'm gonna have to look and see how much Ace Hardware is, because I need them in order to get the next bar up, and then that way, you know, because I can clamp them and it can stay there while I drill them. And that's the hardest thing, is trying to do distances with one person who doesn't know what they're doing and not strong enough to hold this stuff up. And then I'm going to come in and beat underneath there, put some more 2x4s underneath there to raise this up to make it even, because that side's level. I know, I guess that part of the hill's level, this isn't. So to pull this in, because that's going to be my center rafter, and then my tires with my wood post, which I gotta go look and see, because I bought this one the last time I went. It looks different from the other two I bought, because I'm going to put those in the center to hold the top up from, where is it at, from here to over there, which is 16 feet, but they do sell a 16-footer. I've looked and found, but I don't know how I would get that up there. So that's why I figured if I put 2 tires and a third one, then I'd be able to put brackets on either side, put a shorter piece of wood up there, you know, 3 sections. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I should have just taken, because I'm stupid, should have just taken the original stupid little, I call them mini chicken coops, because by gosh, there's only room in there for 1 chicken. I mean, I don't know, I guess, because it's got a divider in between them, but it's really little. Let me see if I can walk around there. But it's really little, and like when Mama Chicken gets in the other one, she takes up the whole insides. Oh, but see, that, can you, well, anyway, there was a divider in half. So it's not even 12 inches by 12 inches that they had for their, for the chickens to be in. So that's why when I got it, I was like, well, that's just too little for all those big chickens down the road. Which, of course, you know, Jen texted again today, how's it going? And I'm like, well, I'm waiting on the damn foundation people before I come, you know, and re-stress on here, which, you know, like I said, my clamps are wrong, so, but anyway, I should have just took the pallet and just, you know, did like this, like that, like this, and put a little roof on it, called it good. But no, I don't know what made Candace think, oh, I can get out here, knock it out, screw. I mean, this is the 3rd run of wood. I have 24 2x4s in there already. Probably 24 1x4x8s. They're all by 8s. And yeah, I mean, anyway, it's just crazy. But I'll be happy when I can get the circus tent off, which I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, I gave them another corn today. Boy, they had just like they love corn on the cob. Oh my gosh. Mama Chicken didn't get much because those little ones were just devouring it. But yeah, the chair is up there just to hold the tarp up some so it wouldn't blow in the wind. I had these on there before I put the tarp on, just so, you know, like creatures couldn't get them. They still want no part of that little thing I made. So fine and dandy. When I make the other roosting spots and enclose it, somebody will want to live in there. But anyway, as you could tell, I mean, here to here was only, I mean, it was only that size for inside those chicken coopies. And like I said, in there, you can see, you know, mama chicken and the babies get in there. They did come back last night and roosted in their little home. Oh, thank God. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at with this. And I have the solar things. Oh, well, the sun's gone now because I moved the inside solar things in out here so they can get sun in the morning so you can see at night, just so they have a little light. I know. And then like these are the ones, these two, and then two more over there that I came and set out the night before yesterday when I couldn't find Mama, and I wanted to make sure they could find their way home. So, I know, because they're brighter. They cost more than the other ones. The other ones are from Flip and Temu. Half of them don't work. So, but yep. So it's eventually, I know it's big. I'm sorry. But I was, you know, envisioning all those chickens. And then, you know, it says to separate the chickens, the little ones from the big ones. And I'm like, you know, I think they're full of crap. So unless you're trying to keep your specific breeds, which these are all mixed, God only knows what they are. Because our neighbor down the road, Lawrence, you know, the New York neighbor who lives across the street from California neighbor, who these chickens are from, he just lets all his run amok. Little ones, big ones, everything, and literally all down the road, everybody's yards, all kinds of stuff. But, so, you know, I'm beginning to think that maybe when they're babies, for the first week or two, because they do grow fast, they do need their little chickie run. So, I mean, I will unscrew them and take that out to leave it open once I get it done. But yeah, I do believe probably that. And then right here, once I get the sides enclosed, I'm going to, you know, make this roosting bars on there because it's all going to be covered. You know, they have roofs. And so that way they'll have like one nesting person in there, you know, big roost over here, and I might put the other two nesting boxes in, you know, up there because it's like I said, it's going to be all weatherproof and covered. And I got, like I said, my other 2x4s, sorry, so I'll be able to attach them to all these sides so that way I can bring my 1x4s up here to finish making my whole top like that, because once I get all of that framed and enclosed, then I can see what I'm doing and figure out how I'm gonna, because I want to put a roof on with the tin roof, but I got to figure out, and I figured, because that's 8 foot up there and this is 6 foot here, 6'3", I think, and I thought that would be a good angle so it can run a little more over here so it'd have some overhang. So that's the plan. So, but yeah. And then once I get all that done, I think I'm going to take and put these extra pallets out here like this, or at least, I don't know, whatever I have left. And then make, put the extra boards on top so it can be a porch per se, just to help with some deterred creatures getting in. And then I'm going to take concrete and, go gather more river rock, creek rock, but I'm going to mix it all and just pour the concrete around the sides and stick the rocks in there and do like 2 layers of it. So that way, things can't get into there and dig. And then I was reading, I mean, what's the point? Why make it chicken wire? That they said coyotes can chew through chicken wire to use actual metal mesh. And I'm like, well, hello. I'm guessing the chicken wire is for, I don't know, to keep the chickens in. But it's pretty much useless, apparently, that the coyotes can eat, just chew through it. And I'm like, oh my God. And then they said make sure that your thing is at least 7 foot tall, your enclosure with a top, because they can jump and get in and pull them out. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, so now I've had to like, make sure I'm level so I can do all that. And yeah. And then down at the barn, we have a bunch more of those 2x2 pebbled pavers. So I'm going to bring them, up here too to put along. But anyway, I should have just built a small chicken coop and I'd have been done. So anyway, well, I will talk to you later. I think the stupid other guy's calling. All right, bye.